Many of us love fast cars, but sometimes fast, well, that's not a good thing. If your heart is racing, it could be a sign of atrial fibrillation, which does affect more than 2.7 million Americans. Back today is NASCAR great Michael Waltrip.
Yeah.
Welcome to you. He's no stranger to speed, right?
No, not at all. And unfortunately, I'm also no stranger to AFib. My mother, 25 years ago, had a stroke as a result of her irregular heartbeat. And today, she's in a wheelchair that requires 24/7 care because of her disability. That stroke didn't have to happen.
Michael, very sorry to hear that. I do want to briefly explain to everyone how this can happen and what atrial fibrillation is. It is essentially a problem with the heart's electrical conduction system. Now, obviously, your heart needs to beat each and every moment of your life to live. Normally, it beats in a very synchronous fashion, beating regularly. But with atrial fibrillation, what happens is in the two atria, the smaller chambers of the heart, the wiring, the electrical signal, in a way it short circuits. And what happens is it irregularly beats, and it can get really fast as well. And unfortunately, this chaotic heart rate and heartbeat can lead to dire consequences.
Well, let's talk about the symptoms of AFib, okay? You can get a sudden pounding or racing feeling in your chest. You can get dizziness, pain, or difficulty breathing, but sometimes you don't get any symptoms at all. And AFib increases the risk of stroke after age 60, so it's important not to smoke and limit your caffeine because both of those can cause your heart to race.
The thing with AFib, it is interesting. You can live with it, but even without stroke, you can have chronic fatigue, heart failure. Stroke is so difficult because, as you know with your mom, it can lead to debilitating problems that you can never potentially recover from, and that's why we're raising awareness.
Well, my mom was very health conscious, and we knew she had AFib, but we did not know it increased her risk for stroke.
Yeah. Atrial fibrillation, it causes the stroke to be at increased risk because that rapid heartbeat causes the blood to pool in the heart, which then it can then clot and send clots to the brain.
When Mom first had her stroke, she was put on some medicines that were a real challenge for the family. There were dietary restrictions. In other words, the food that she liked to eat the most, she couldn't have anymore. She didn't understand that. That was a challenge. And then it was the constant visits to the doctor to monitor her blood to see what her levels were. And by the way, Travis, she said when I came out here, if I would tell you that if you were her doctor, she would have been fine with those visits.
Yeah. Tell her I say hello.
But, you know, fortunately today, there are medicines that don't have those restrictions.
Well, September is National AFib Awareness Month, and I heard you have something special planned.
Yeah, this is a wonderful opportunity. Janssen Pharmaceuticals is partnering with Michael Waltrip Racing, and Michael Waltrip Racing wants to partner with all of y'all. I'm going to race the NASCAR race at Talladega, and you can go to myafibstory.com and upload a photo, and that photo could wind up on my car, but for every eligible photo, Janssen is going to make a donation to the American Heart Association, so everybody wins. In NASCAR,
Nice.
we all win.
Cool. Man, I want to be on a race car, Sean.
Can I do a little photo bomb here?
Okay, photo bomb, both of us. I'm going to upload that.
All right.
I'm going to be on a race car. Look at that.
Picture. I love it. Hey, I'm Dr. Travis Stork. Press here to subscribe to the doctor's YouTube channel and press here to help reduce tension.